fully awake yet. That's why I got this coffee, and it's probably not going to do anything but make me have to poop.
Okay.
Hopefully you can see me and hear me okay. You really have no choice because this is truly the best that I can do. But today is an exciting day. Do you know why it's an exciting day? Probably not. You're waiting for me to tell you. Your girl got a sponsor. Actually got 2 sponsors, which is freaking insane to me. Here's the thing. I'm the type of person, like, I would be perfectly content with not having a single sponsor because it's, I don't know. For me, it's like incredibly uncomfortable to ask for anything, but like having sponsors, I feel like is essentially asking people for money, which just, no, I'm not, like, that just makes me so uncomfortable. Maybe that's the results of growing up poor. I don't know, just not having things like funneled to you and given to you. You gotta work for what you have and what you want. That has always kind of been my mindset with it. Like, obviously this is gonna be like my rookie year, and I feel like in order to have sponsors you kind of have to prove yourself. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong about that. To have people that like see the vision and believe in me is kind of crazy. Where I'm going today is gonna be my like main sponsor.
And it's a big one, okay.
Any welding or fabricating or anything like that, they're gonna be the hookup. And also they can do like wraps and stuff, so I'm gonna design my own wrap and they're gonna print it for me. So yeah, we're going to the shop and we're gonna work on some stuff. I don't really know what exactly we're working on today because there's a list of things that I need to get done.
I'm trying to think what all I have.
See, the problem with me is I have all of these ideas in my head and then I get so overwhelmed that I'll like forget. Like, I will literally forget. Like, I have a list of things obviously that needs to get done with this car and the Z, and I just get
So overwhelmed.
like I don't know where to start on something. But I guess the best thing to do is to just start. Like, who cares where you start? Just do it, you know? The smartest thing would probably be the transmission. I'm not even going to pretend to know what I'm talking about right now, but with a dirt car, you weld things in the transmission with the front wheel drive. I am assuming it's the same concept as like a drift car, like welding the diff. Like, it's the same concept, I guess. I think it's like the spider gears or something.
I don't know.
That's probably going to be a good starting point, so I can get that done and flywheel in there and get everything put back together and back in the car. So that is probably going to be what we work on today. And my dad, I have his header for his race car that's cracked, so need to fix that. But yeah, I don't mean to like get on here and just ramble, but at the same time, I think I'm just gonna start doing that. I mean, a lot of the time I just kind of work on stuff and I'm quiet, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, your girl likes to shut the f up sometimes, but I don't want to lose sight of why I started like YouTube and making videos in the first place, which was the Z. I said from the beginning that I wanted to document all of that. I don't feel the need to talk about it all the time and like make it so heavy, but like, it's a lot for me, and it, like, I will never consider that car to be mine. It is a tribute build, and I'm building it for somebody who passed away. So there is like a lot of emotions that I feel when I work on it. I'm proud of myself though for how far I've come, because a few years ago, like, I literally could not even look at the car without crying, and I just couldn't do it. But fast forward to now, it's like, it's bittersweet every time I work on it, but it's also healing. It's only right to myself and to anybody watching to be honest about that. The car culture especially is very toxic, and so many people talk shit about other people's stuff, and I don't understand that, because in my case, it's like these cars mean so much more to me than just being a car and something to do. And I know I'm not the only one that feels that way, but especially with the Z, it's like there's so much wrapped up in that, like so much feeling and emotion and so much like why can I never say that? Sentimental value. There we go. Like, why can we not just support each other? Like, you do not know what a car means to somebody. Because for me, it's my way of healing. It's my outlet. And I know that there's a lot of people like that. But I just wanted to say that, like, I am very grateful for the people who do, like, want to watch me do stuff and watch me build cars that should probably be in a junkyard.
I know that's right. I know that's right, babe.
I am grateful for the people who are here and do tune in and do support me, because I feel like I don't have like a huge community of people behind me. So this little space, it kind of feels like that, and I want it to be that, and I don't want to pick up a camera and feel like I have to like shrink myself to be what the internet might want you to be. We're all human and we all go through shit, and it's okay. It's okay to be living the human experience. Anyways, with that being said, I need to get gas, because I'm the type of person that I will wait until I'm running on fumes to get gas, and that's the case right now. So I need to get gas, and then we're gonna go to the shop, and this video will resume when we get there. I love Harbor Freight. Made it to the shop, and first things first is we're gonna fix my dad's header.
Oh man, no man. What the hell?
Okay, so now we're gonna work on the transmission. That makes me really nervous. Taking apart any transmission is scary. Anyways, let's just see.
A few moments later.
Let's see if she's still got any fluid in her. Not sure. This thing is absolutely disgusting. Nothing looks up. That doesn't mean anything. And it's probably not gonna do anything but make me have to poop.
One pair of pants later.
So at first I was like, oh, everything looks good. And then this magnet piece here. This, I don't know if you can see that, was on there. So I need to figure out what that is. Okay, I could be wrong, but this transmission looks like it's been rebuilt. As for this little guy, I was talking to somebody who knows a hell of a lot more about this than I do, but he said it's the pin for this shift tower, but there's a pin in there, so I'm thinking that somebody's replaced it. And he said that they're notorious for falling out, so I'm guessing what happened is it came out and then just was on that magnet, and they just didn't want to take the transmission apart to get it out. But yeah, everything else, as far as I can tell, looks fine. So let's figure out how to get this welded up. Don't like that.
We're making them plate for the gear.
Oh, okay.
A lot of boring math later.
Now we're gonna bevel these plates. Alright, now we get the plates beveled and grind down a little bit. Goes in here just like that. You want the bevel facing out towards you, so you got a little more surface area to weld. It's not just on the edge over here, because if you flip it around the other way, your bevel's basically useless. You want to put these plates in here because if you just weld the corners of your spider gears, it's just going to break and you're just going to be right back to square one, if not grenade your whole rear end. Normally all these gears, you could just turn one and it would turn the other one. This gear drives these ones, right? This gear drives everything the same all the time.
So it's basically just one big gear.
It's one now instead of, yeah, exactly. Instead of this one being able to be separate from this one and so on and so forth, this one is telling them all what to do at the same time.
So it'll make the front wheels spin at the same speed at the same time.
At the same time.
Okay.
Your passenger side is not going to lose power because your driver's side's got more weight on it or whatever. It's just all going to be driven all the time. Before I could sit here and spin this, now it's all this together all at one time.
Now we're about to do that side.
Same process. Just get your bevel plate in there and get it tacked in there. I fill up all these little voids in the gears before I really start welding on the plate. Because if you just stick the plate in there, there's a big old gap between over here and the edge of the plate. So I'll take my plate, tack it in there, and then I fill all those little spaces up and then run you a good pass around it. But another thing you want to try to avoid is make your plate big enough where it sits out here on the gears. Try not to get it in here where your teeth are for your axles, because if you get gunk in there or you get in there and weld on part of it, you'll never get the axle in there. Because especially if you done welded it in there, like I did this other side, you'll be out of luck.
Okay, so I am in the process of editing this video and I realized, one, I did not film an outro, and two, in the beginning when I was just yapping, I don't think that I ever really finished a single thought or sentence, and I probably won't now either. But I think what I was trying to say is, like, especially with the Z, when I'm working on it, there's a lot of things that I'm thinking and feeling and just want to say. Just because, like, I have a camera pointed at me, I don't want to feel like I can't think or feel or say the things that I'm thinking or feeling or want to say, if that makes sense. And in no way am I saying that I'm gonna get on here and it's just gonna be like a boohoo, sad, depressing. I'm not saying that at all, but I'm just saying that if those things like happen, like, I'm not gonna just try to suppress it. Is that the right word? Suppress? I think so. Hopefully that's okay. But if you made it this far, just know that I appreciate you and thank you for listening to me ramble. I think it's safe to say that there's a lot more of that to come, and I probably could have made this video a lot shorter by just simply saying that. But yeah, okay, I'm done rambling. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.